what is it called? PlayStation Pass, and you know I had to, baby. I don't even play these games, but you know I had to strip up.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
First and 10 at the 37.
To the air goes Daniels. That's Samuel. Caught left side. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's going to try and do this himself. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Ready?
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big top. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage.
Let's go now. Bronco leading. Ready?
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith.
Here we go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And a short gain here down to the 22. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it?
My turn.
He missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your
How's
be happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And the defense closes quickly there. They'll get maybe a yard to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll try to do it himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. As they've got it with a
Sprint.
first and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles.
I don't know how to sprint and all this shit in this game, but we're going to figure it out.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fist fights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fist fights.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive it.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to be
nice. We got a fumble. Forced fumble. Come on, we need the trophies. Good morning. Now it's 12:01.
You know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Hurts sets up to throw it. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step toward forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Wiggles free. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
And defensively, they had an extra defensive back on the field, their nickel package, and it made a difference. All the receivers were blanketed, so he tried to run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good with a PAT. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. Now we get another look at Washington on offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
They were backed up behind the sticks, but he still found a way to make that first down happen. That's the kind of fight every coach hopes his franchise quarterback has in him. Look, a tough situation like that in the eye and come up with a solution on the spot.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 39.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Commanders get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Oh, this is blocked. The Eagles have got it.
What the hell? That's never happened. That's insane.
Back in the extra point attempt, unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
A first down carry for Barkley. Fighting his way through contact. He's still on his feet. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Me Eagles. Me. This is my first time playing this on the PS5. It came out on the, what is it called? PlayStation Pass.
So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
Why is it interesting?
Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
What's interesting about it?
They're going to run it with Barkley.
This is interesting. Come on, give me a celebration. There we go. Oh, yeah, I don't know what that is. Not gonna lie, that was pretty horrible celebration.
Teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion. They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. A final shot before break. Daniels. He's going deep for Brown. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I had the CIA in the fucking...
Coming up, let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Great, the juke got me a few yards.
Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination.
That blocker did not do his job.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 52 yards. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. Looking to put a drive together. Daniels looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Commanders' 24-yard.
Throwing is Hurts. Throw right side taken in by the tight end Bryant.
Push my ass back. And then it's not.
Lined up a first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Harrison Bryant from 17 yards out. And the Eagles take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Washington offense going back to work. That's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the...
Hey, what the fuck? That's 2 forced fumbles. Where's the trophy?
3-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get...
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
I gotta figure out how to not leave that open like that. The quarterback just has a free run.
and in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
Take the legs out from that mofo.
On the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Back to throw. Daniels. Got him in. It's Brown. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
And the Washington first down.
76.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And an excellent job of finding...
We only hit stick.
Now all the way down to the 22. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the ball.
All right, bro. That's got to be a fucking trophy. 3 forced fumbles. The first 2 I did personally. Now, come on. Where the heck is that trophy? I put this on normal mode on purpose. I purposely didn't put this on hard. I didn't put it on rookie. I didn't put it on rookie. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad here. Right there. Dude, what the fuck? I can't believe I didn't get those trophies. That's a B-mofo-S. You know me. I don't do the coach's suggestions, dude. He could shove that up his arse. We're going piss, dude. We're going piss, dude, baby.
The completion sets up a manageable second down.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Oh, dude, the triangle didn't tap up.
Receiver, and he's brought down. Dietrich Wise running through and dropping him for the sack. Now Hurts changing up the play. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes left side.
Come on, Mr. Hurts. Come on, we got to cut across, dude. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, good. So you got to head out, man. Head out, man. I'm walking to work, dude. Yes. I already got to go to work until midnight tonight. And I got to work out tomorrow. I'm Gucci Gunker. I'm Mr. Gucci. I just wanted to play one little Madden game because last night I downloaded it. I was like, no friggin' way. I haven't played a Madden game in forever. And I was like, wait a minute. Is it a demo? I was like, it's got to be like a demo or like a 2-hour full game time trial, just BS. Yeah, I'm leaving here at 2. At 2? I work at 3. Impossible.
But he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and he'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Got a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Washington offense heading out. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
19, Tiger.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Nowhere to go here.
That is fucking... Oh, look, paper or plastic. With your defense, record 4 sacks on the opposing quarterback. All right, it was 4. We did get it.
Quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Another strip in the late in the 4th quarter, baby.
Cough it up. Lucky
We're down to the wire here. Late in the fourth quarter, the Philadelphia Eagles are at 51, Washington 9. We still call them the Redskins. This channel is amazing. The Washington Redskins. Doesn't Commanders sound way worse, considering what we knew before? Just kidding. Oh, my God. Come on, baby. I want a long... Block him! I kind of want to just fucking run the ball, dude. I'm over this. I want to play a little bit of Resident Evil. But this is fun. This is fun. I have a platinum in Madden 2011. That was years ago. I haven't played... Shit, I haven't owned a Madden game since Madden 2011. When I was a kid, I used to know all that shit, man. Back when the Eagles were, what, like a high 70s, low 80s team? Maybe I heard that was... That's you know what? Actually, let me see. Go to Special. Go to QB Nia. And I know we got the 2-minute warning, and it's 2nd and 10. This is not, you know what I mean? Let that run, hit that 2 minutes. Actually, I think there's a passing, like you have to surpass a certain amount of yards. I guess I'll peel that out real quick. I'm just glad I got one trophy. I just wanted one trophy in this game at least. Play a couple fuck around, do some challenges when I get back tonight. Some shit, man. Some shit. Yo, bro. Jalen Brown, come on. Oh my God, just throw that out. Oh my God. So, see, I'm noticing that's one thing. I have to let the pass off earlier. I just assume he's going to spike it, but there's like a little bit of a buffer time when they're tackling you, so... Oh, hell no, dude. We're fucking... Hold on here. We got to go to concept. We got to go... No, we ain't doing no run. Let's do a deep pass. We got a Hail Mary. That might be under... Especial. Modelo especial. Modelo especial. Alright, come on, we gotta find our receiver. Dude, we gotta find our receiver. It's square. It's square. That's our receiver. Oh, that's definitely not our receiver. Run that fucking clock. I'll play some defense before this is over. What time is it? 12:25? Holy shit. This is a commitment right before work. Come on, get this over with. I thought these 5-minute quarters were nothing here. Come on, you ready to go? Oh my God. Out of nowhere, just hustle. The first time I heard somebody talk, hustle. Hustle, my fucking ass. Why don't we leave it right up, right up the middle. Let the quarterback run right up the middle. I actually pulled my character away to the left to go, let's see what the quarterback does. I'm curious. We're 51-9. Let me look at the computer and see what they do. I'm picking whatever play. I'm not really... Zone coverage. I mean, they're probably gonna do a medium pass right now, I would assume, if he even gets it off. 4th and 35, 39 seconds. I mean, it's funny. They're gonna punt because the computer's just programmed to do so. But, well, maybe they don't want to injure any players. I'll probably make it to the 50. I think I might. It's pretty close. I could just tell. Let's get this over with. I got one more fucking...
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And that's my turn to do that dumb bullshit. GG. Now I'm playing Resident Evil and Dead by Daylight before I gotta go into work.